Thank you, Donna. That was impromptu. She didn't think she was going to sing today, and there she is, and she did a fabulous job. Thank you very much.
He's putting $1 million in my bank account. He just doesn't know it yet.
Kevin Ozer. Okay. All right. So, good morning, and that's a great way to start our day. Let me see. Gwen is going to come ahead and tell us about our speaker. Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to CSL Visalia. So whether you're here in the sanctuary with us or whether you're joining us online, we want you to know that we love and appreciate your presence, and we're grateful for you being here. And thank you for coming and joining us, anyone who's new here with us today. So I just would like to say that today we have a special minister speaking for us. We have it's Reverend Dr. Sherri Lynn Greer. And she is someone who has never spoken here before, so I hope everyone will enjoy her and welcome her with love. She is from my old center in Oakland, so she has been at, what is it called? It's called, been here so long, I was going to say CSL, and that's not it. She is at the East Bay Church of Religious Science in Oakland, where she has been for over 30 years. And I have personally had the pleasure of knowing her for about 20 years now. And I can say that she is a loving, warm presence. She is gifted. She is a speaker. She is a teacher. She is a facilitator. She does mentoring. She has done all types of work with people. And so I know I'm looking forward to her message, and I hope you enjoy it as well. So with that, we will go into our announcements for today. Lori? Thank you.
We both have flowers on today, I think, so we got the memo. All right. So do we have the announcements up? Okay, so the food pantry items, don't know where that box went. Maybe she must have taken it away, but we're still doing that for not Deep Roots, but Food Link. Food Link. Next. The story of other wise men. Short story about the other wise men who didn't get to Bethlehem to see Jesus. Evelyn always has some really interesting books there. The Explorer discussion is next Wednesday, December 7th, 12:30 after service. Next Sunday, I'm sorry. Yes, next Sunday. I don't know why I said Saturday. Okay, it's available to read online, or you can listen on YouTube. Okay, the last chance to help with the crafts. So I have been spray painting more than I have ever spray painted in my life. So those are going to turn into flowers. And then look at these cute little boxes right here. I mean, I think that one is just darling, right? And, you know, put a little trinket in there. Use it as a Christmas box, you know, a box inside of a box maybe, or by itself. And then as I was looking at the table, I thought, this is really cute. And I'm all about recycling, right? And so I can tell, this is a recycle. This is an old candle, and then they decorated on the top. And you could do anything with that. So a nice little upcycle, recycle for that. All right, so Wednesday, we're also going to be decorating, and Donna O kind of wants to get the decorating done before First Friday. So this Wednesday, we're going to be really busy, okay? We're going to decorate the center. We're going to have this available too. If we get everything done during the day, maybe we don't have to go that night, you know, but we are going to have a full day on Wednesday getting our center ready and prepared for the holiday. So Gaitha is helping with this, and we're working behind the scenes, and we're making it happen. So I hope to see some of you there on Wednesday. Well, we're going to decorate, I think, starting at 1. I think we're going to start, and it's not on, 1 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to start decorating at 1, and then if I don't know, 5:30 is the craft night, but let's just kind of wing it and make sure that Maria Guyen is not going to be left out either, because she's been coming to the craft nights, and she's really good, and she's got good energy, and she helps with a lot of stuff. So I appreciate her. I know we're not supposed to ask the congregation, but Gwen, you seem like, is there anything you need to say, Gwen? You're good? Okay, all right. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so next one. All right, so we are going to have the craft holiday fair the first weekend of December. And, you know, not everybody wants to craft or whatever, but we'll have a little holiday table there. So if you have old holiday Christmas stuff that you want to donate that is nice, you know, we don't want it scrappy. We want a nice, maybe even what some people would say, antique type of deal, you know. I mean, if you've been collecting Christmas ornaments or Christmas for 50 years, that's antique. And the young people will love that, you know. So it's up to you. Just bring it to the center before the event. We'll put it out what we think is going to sell, and we'll see what comes our way. Okay? So Christmas stuff. Thank you, thank you. Next slide. First Friday. All right. So come and preview the vendors. The vendors, if you're listening, vendors out there, we can set up on Friday, and that way you can sell on Friday, okay? But we are starting that holiday fair, and it could be sparse, but you know, it's an opportunity for the vendors to set up, okay? And it does include, that is included in the $25 for 2 days, so that's good. And then the next one is more about the holiday fair. Okay, so I'm really excited. I think that if the people are out in the community and we put our balloons out there, and Donna's going to put the flyers out there, right? Yes? So I envision the walk around, and that we are part of that walk around, okay? So if somebody says to you, oh, I'm going to go blah, 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 well, see if you can come our way at 1 o'clock, you know, just kind of encourage them to come and be a part of their holiday shopping that day. So I'm still busy doing some jellies, and it's really good. It's really, really good. So pomegranate jelly, fig jam, and then I'm going to sell my dried jujubes, and, you know, I might make some cookies or something like that. Yeah, exactly. So let's go to the next slide. Giving Tuesday. Support CSL. I know I got my envelope in the mail, as probably you guys did too. Be a part of something meaningful. Your generosity helps us uplift, inspire, and expand our spiritual community. Watch your inbox and your mail. It's coming in the mail. And so that's Tuesday, December 2nd. We're looking for some pledges and such to support our community. All right, let's see where I'm at. So I got all those announcements done. Whew. And I think it's time for the diversity quote. Oh, the mission statement. Okay, well, I can do that. Okay, mission statement, and we'll all say it together. Our mission statement: Center for Spiritual Living Visalia is the place everyone comes together, connecting in love and learning how to create abundant, joyful, and peaceful lives. And now a song. I'm so sorry, I'm terrible at this hosting stuff. Okay, the second song, We Come Together. And it's all is that right? No. Everyday People. Host introduced second song, Everyday People. Here we go.
Sometimes I'm right, I can be wrong. My own
is a blue one who can't accept the green one, for living with a fat one, trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks. So on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Oh, sha-sha. We got to live together.
I am no better, neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then you can't figure out the bag I'm in.
I'm everyday people.
Yeah.
There is a long hair that doesn't like the short hair, for being such a rich one that will not help the poor one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Oh, sha-sha. We got to live together. There is a yellow one who won't accept the black one, who won't accept the red one, won't accept the white one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Oh, sha-sha. I am everyday people.
And that was impromptu. Just think if they had to, practice a couple of days. Oh my goodness, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we have the diversity quote. Is that right? Yes. I think I have last week's. Up here. Oh, what we believe. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think I have December 23rd. That's what's sitting up here. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Announcements, diversity quote, what we believe. Okay, so I have it right here too. Now that I'm square, here we go. What we believe. We believe that the living spirit lives in all of people, in all life, and through conscious union with it, we realize our true identity and divine nature. Thank you very much. Now Bonnie comes up here for the diversity quote. Now I have November 30th right here. Okay. Yes, I will. Appreciate it. No problem.
Good morning. Well, since we just saw that wonderful belief statement, that's also our talk title. So I wanted to say that is what we're doing our quote about this morning. And a couple of years ago, I don't know exactly when, my daughter gifted me this wonderful book called How to Be a Good Creature by Cy Montgomery. And Cy Montgomery happens to be the person I'm quoting, one of the people I'm quoting this morning. She majored in 3 subjects: magazine journalism, French literature, and French literature, and then psychology. She majored in those 3 topics. And she thought that journalism was going to be her main subject. And she was doing an article on wombats because she loved animals. And she was following wombats in, I guess, Australia. And she realized that what she thought was her main passion was just a vehicle for her main passion, which was animals. And so after that, after the wombats, she went back to Australia. She quit her journalism job. She went back to Australia so that she could tag along after emus for weeks. And she quit her job as a journalist and was paying to do this. And she became a naturalist on top of everything else, and that became her focus. She has written 38 books. So that's what her journalism showed her. You know, she thought she was going to be a journalist. Instead, she became an author on animals. She's written 38 books for adults and children on animals. And this book I have to recommend, How to Be a Good Creature. And it goes back to our statement that we just saw about, our belief statement that says that the living spirit lives in all people, in all life, and through conscious union with it, we realize our true identity and divine nature. So in an interview, when asked what she had learned, not just about an animal's natural history, but lessons about life, Sai answered, "How to be a good creature. How do you be compassionate? I think that animals teach compassion better than anything else. And compassion doesn't necessarily just mean a little mouse with a sore foot and you try to fix it. It means getting yourself inside the mind and heart of someone else, seeing someone's soul, looking for their truth. Animals teach you all of that, and that's how you get compassion and heart." And also from her book, The Soul of an Octopus, recognizing the soul in all life forms allows us to see the divine expression in each creature, fostering a deeper sense of empathy, respect, and interconnectedness with all beings. Okay, and then I thought I would choose a couple of other quotes to get a different perspective on our belief statement this morning. So here we are. Everything relies on everything else in the cosmos in order to manifest, whether a star, a cloud, a flower, a tree, or you and me. And that was Thich Nhat Hanh. And then the truth is that nothing exists except spirit interacting with itself. And that's Deepak Chopra. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bonnie. That was very sweet. And, another thing is that it helps us to respect the animals and not abuse the animals. So they're not there for just us. We're there to interact with them and their divine spirit. So that's what I believe too. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, so we're going to have everybody stand, if you would. And I Am the Thinker. We're going to sing I Am the Thinker. This song is so cool. I am the thinker. I am the creator. Here we go.
And we need words up on screen.
Up on screen. Do we have the words? There we go. There we go.
There it is. Hey, and while you guys are standing, let's give Donna a standing ovation for coming in and saving the day today.
Yeah.
because we didn't have somebody singing, and she stepped up and didn't even know she was going to be doing it. So we appreciate her. Here we go.
shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. And if you ask me what am I am beauty, I am joy, I am more than meets the eye. I cannot be defined. Well, I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought that changes things that shape my life. I am the thinker who thinks the thought. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to change my life.
Good morning, everyone. It's so good to be here today. I just want to say this is my first time speaking at a hybrid service, and I'm excited. It's something new. It's kind of different than just plain Zoom, but isn't it wonderful that we get to meet this way? So I just want to say whether you're sitting there in the sanctuary or joining us from wherever you are in the world, I feel you. I feel your connection. I feel your love. And I feel the presence that is holding us all in this moment. It is an exciting time. Isn't it amazing that the presence of God knows no distance? This power, this light, this love fills this sacred space, flowing right where we are. And even though I'm talking to you through Zoom, Spirit doesn't care. Spirit doesn't care about Zoom. God doesn't need to figure out the Wi-Fi. The presence is everywhere, present in every corner, every crevice, every heart, and every breath we take. So we are together right now in a most real way, in consciousness. And so today we'll be talking about our true nature, our divine nature, which is so powerful when we really get to it, when we really think about it. Our divine nature, our true nature, it is the truth of who we really are. And it's beneath everything that has ever happened in our lives. And what I want to say to you before I begin is this talk is not meant to be complicated, it's not a lecture, and it's not a theology class. This is just us, friends, talking from the heart about something we all may have felt at some time, even if some of us didn't have words for it. So let us just breathe together in this moment. And let Spirit just rise in us as we begin this journey together. So what is our true nature? Our true nature is a part of us that has never changed, not once, no matter what has happened in our lives. It's the part of us that existed before any fear ever entered our lives, before any trauma has ever shaped us, before anyone had an opinion about us. Ernest Holmes says, we are individualized expression of the one spirit, in whom we live, move, and have our being. So you see, we are God showing up as us, not sort of like God, not influenced by God, but literally expressions of the one infinite presence. The Bible says, in him was life, and the life was the light of humanity. That is John 1:4. This light, this divine spark that's being spoken of is not something outside of us. It is who we are in our most purest form. Now let me tell you this in simple language. If life is like a storm, Our true nature is the calm sky above it, untouched. If life is like a cloud, if life is like a loud room full of voices and opinions, our true nature is the quiet voice beneath, the one that is always calm and always tells the truth. If life was like a thunderstorm, it is that calmness that tells us everything is going to be all right. Our true nature is our our true nature is our divine identity, the part of us that remains whole, wise, loving, and steady no matter what the world does. It's not something we grow into, it's something we remember. It is who we are always. And when we remember it, everything changes. It's funny because I had wrote this talk, a few days ago and finished it like yesterday, and I had a whole different story. But I had a dream last night, and this dream came to me so real. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is what I am to share. So I just want to share this story about how our true nature really shows up. The truth that we are more than our bodies, more than time, more than space. So I want to say just last night or this morning, I don't know what time it was, I experienced a beautiful reminder of this truth about my sister who passed 9 years ago. In the dream, my sister had passed, but somehow she was alive again. We were back in our home doing ordinary things, just doing sister things, laughing and joking and talking about different things. There was a chair there, and we were talking about how, we want to reupholster it. Well, I was talking about how I want to reupholster it. And she was telling me the colors she liked, which were the colors I liked. But, we laughed about it. But there were other people in the house, too. The whole family was in the house, and we were hungry. So I decided I'm going to go pick up some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Don't hate me. I don't know why I was picking up Kentucky Fried Chicken. But what I remember most was the joy, her and I laughing. We were laughing. It felt so good. It was like it was so funny because it was so real. And I knew she had passed. And it was like Spirit brought her back. And we were like, oh, God is so good. We were laughing about it. Yeah, God is good. And we were blessed and you get to come back. It was so real. What really stuck with me was that no one seemed surprised that she was alive. It was just normal. She was simply there with us, but she and I knew she had come back in human flesh because we were filled with joy and singing how good God is. Yeah, we made a song of it. We were just enjoying. So when I woke up, I realized this was a dream showing me something about our true nature. Like, whoa, this is real. God is real. It was reminding me that we are connected by something deeper than physical closeness. Our real connection is not just body to body, even room to room. It is life to life, spirit to spirit. My sister may no longer be physically here, but in God, in the one life, our connection is still real, alive, and normal. In my dream, nobody questioned her being here. And I heard Spirit whisper, of course she's here. In truth, love never went anywhere. This is our true nature. We are expressions of a love that doesn't end at distance, doesn't end at the passing of a person, doesn't end as someone being removed from our lives. We live in a field of presence that holds us all so close. So I want to ask you today, who is that person for you? Someone who may not be here physically, and yet when you get quiet, when you drop into your heart, you can feel them. That sense of ongoing connection. This is not your imagination. This is your soul recognizing deeper truth. We are connected by something much deeper than physical closeness. We are connected in the one life, one love, the one heart of God. Let's just take a deep breath together. And place your hand on your heart. Bring to mind someone you love, here or beyond the veil. And just silently say, our connection is deeper than the physical. We meet in God. That right there is your true nature recognizing itself. My dream with my sister and the Spirit's way of saying to me, Sherri, love is still here. Joy is still here. Connection is still here. And that's what I want to remind you today. Who you really are and what really connects you is far deeper than anything that can ever be taken away. So now the question is, how do we know when we're actually living from this divine center? Here are a few ways it shows up. We respond instead of reacting. You know that feeling when something happens and the old programming, you know that old person that they don't want to see, that person wants to jump out? But something inside us says, hold up, breathe. That's our true nature stepping forward. We stop needing to impress people. We don't work to be worthy. We don't overgive to feel love. We don't shrink ourselves to make others feel comfortable. We just be ourselves. That's when we know spirit is leading. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, what lies beneath us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. It's what's within us that tells the truth. We feel grounded, even if life is messy. Things aren't perfect, but we're steady. We're not blown around by every storm. We make choices that feel true to our soul, not choices based on fear or approval, but choices based on being in alignment with the highest good. When we do this, even in small ways, we are living from our divine identity. Now, this is the big one, embodiment, owning it, owning it. A lot of times we play small and we don't realize just who we really are. So this is when the truth stops being something we know and becomes something we live. And the first thing I want you to know is embodiment is not fiction. It is not it is returning back to ourselves over and over and over again. And many times as it takes the body to remember who we are. If we slip, we return. If we forget, we return. If we react, we return. Returning is embodiment. We bring presence into ordinary moments. One breath, one awareness can change everything. Being present is an opening for God to speak and for us to be aware. We trust that small voice, that still small voice. When something feels right, that's spirit. When something feels wrong, that's spirit. We don't dismiss that inner knowing. It's the voice of our true nature. We stop trying to force things to happen. When we stop trying to push life around, grace stops. Grace steps in. Things align, doors open, and peace arises. We honor our worth, not by trying hard, but by remembering I am already enough because I was created by enough. And we let our lives reveal God. Every moment of compassion, every time we are rooted in truth, every act of clarity, and every calm response, every peaceful choice.
There are all ways that God shows up through us. This is embodiment. As we come to an end today, let me close with this. Our true nature is not something far away. It's not something in the future. It's not something we have to become. It's who we've always been. We're just remembering. And every time we come home to that truth, the world becomes a little brighter. And our hearts become a little freer. Mm. And I want to give you this. As you go into this week, when you realize something in you is a little off, remember to set an intention, to remember to return to who you truly are. Take one conscious breath daily and affirm, I rest in my true nature. I rest in my true nature. Take a moment just to be still and be real with yourself. Speak one truth about yourself daily with conviction. Do one thing that honors you and your truth. That's it. Just one breath, one remembering, and one choice. So I would just like to pray right now, knowing that there's absolutely one infinite presence, one divine intelligence that fills the entire universe, this light, this love, this wisdom, and the power of back of all creation. This presence is everywhere, in everything, expressing all life at all times. Because God is all there is, we are one with it. This divine life is a life within us. This divine wisdom is a knowing within us. This divine love is the essence of who we are. There is no separation, only oneness, only spirit expressing as each of us in this community. I speak my word knowing that we remember our true nature. We remember the light within us. We recognize God's presence as our very being. Every person here is guided, grounded, and held in divine clarity. Old fears fall away, new courage rises. We walk as our divine selves, peaceful, authentic, aligned, and full of the love that we are. I give thanks for this truth. I give thanks for this community. I give thanks for the remembering that took place today, and for the divine unfolding happening in each heart right now. I release my word into the perfect action of the law, knowing it is already done. Spirit has already moved, and we walk forward in confident wisdom and peace. And so it is. And I have a affirmation I just want to give to everyone right now. And it says, I remember who I am. I return to my true nature. And I let God shine as my light. And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that beautiful message today. Thoughtful and well spoken. So today we have, again, we're going to go Let Go of the Shore, and that will be our special music, and we'll get started on that right now. Thank you very much.
Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Just close your eyes and breathe and know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. No need to make a plan, your heart will be your compass. Just lift your sails in faith and trust that you will arrive. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Float into the mystery. Float into the mystery.
Beautiful. Okay, can the ushers come up, please? So we're going to talk and share our prosperity prayer, and we're going to say it together. And here we go. Today I expect every good thing to come to me, for I know that divine abundance is forever manifesting itself in my affairs. I am keeping my whole mind and thought and expectation open to new experiences, to happier events, to a more complete self-expression. Everything that belongs to spirit, I accept. Everything that partakes of the nature of divine reality, I claim as my own. I identify with success and I prosper in everything I do. As I give thanks for the good now flowing into my life, I gladly share the good with others. The more I give, the more I receive. I experience a deeper consciousness of peace and security, for I know that I am in the embrace of a warm, loving presence. My cup runneth over. I exist in limitless possibility. And so it is. And a little music in the back here. Thank you so much. If you want to donate to the Center for Spiritual Living, go to www.cslvisalia.org and click on the donate, or mail a check to CSL Visalia, 117 South Locust, Visalia, California, 93291. Once you've given your gift, please come forward to make the peace circle. We'll put this inside the box here. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Okay, please come forward.
Right now? So as we come together, as we leave this sacred gathering, we leave nothing behind, for the presence goes before us, beside us, and within us. May the light of truth rise in our minds. May the love of God open our hearts, and may the power of Spirit guide our steps. We walk in our divine nature, and we bless the world because of it. And so it is. Amen.